Hey students, this is Professor Gore. I just wanted to take a time to create a welcome video and welcome you to U.S. History 1 concurrent enrollment for the fall semester at SAU. Some of you, usually U.S. History 1 students I've had, as the first time I've had them, or my World History students usually had as juniors when they took U.S. History. So for those that I've had previously, welcome. Maybe you took World History last year or you took the second half of U.S. History in the spring. Glad to have you guys again, and for those that are new to SAU concurrent enrollment, glad to have you and welcome to the university. So I want to kind of give you some information to help you be successful starting out the class, so it's important that you watch this entire video. So for those who've had me in the past, you'll know that there are 3 introductory assignments that you're going to have to complete at the beginning of the course, and this is how we verify that you actually have attended the course and we don't have you dropped. So these assignments are required. You're going to have a syllabus quiz that has unlimited attempts to earn full credit. So if you miss a few questions, go back and re-answer it until you get them all correct. That's the first one. The second one is what's called a Blackboard scavenger hunt. I know it's cheesy, but it's designed to basically help you navigate Blackboard. And so you're going to download the file. You're going to, on the right-hand column of the page, you're going to fill out where each of those things are located within Blackboard in the course. And then you're going to save the file, and then you're going to submit that file through that same link in Blackboard. You're going to upload your assignment. That's the second assignment. The third assignment is you're going to introduce yourself to the class through the discussion board. So tell me who you are, what kind of things you're involved in, what high school do you attend, what college you plan on attending, what do you plan on studying, and so forth. And it kind of helps everybody get to know each other. You'll notice that with the textbook, some of you may have purchased just the ebook. Some of you may purchase the ebook with loose leaf paper. Some of you may have purchased a bounded book. It's up to you and your local high school what they want to do for that. But you'll notice that there's going to be 2 assignments due for every single chapter for U.S. History 1. You're going to have a learning curve assignment that's connected to the Macmillan website, and then you're going to have a chapter reading quiz which is in Blackboard. So for the quizzes, you're going to have 10 minutes to answer 10 multiple choice questions. And it's also going to have Respondus lockdown browser to prevent you from opening up other tabs and trying to look up information really quickly. So keep that in mind. You need to pace yourself on the timing for the quizzes. So how to access the learning curve assignments, this is very, very important. You want to click on the link within that module folder for that learning curve chapter assignment. What it'll do, it'll take you to the Launchpad website, and you're going to complete the assignment there. And so basically every assignment is set to 400 points. And so once you answer enough questions to get to 400 points, you've earned full credit. Once you finish that assignment, you're going to return to Blackboard, and then you can access the chapter reading quiz. But it's very, very important that you access assignment through the link in Blackboard, and then once you finish it, return to Blackboard, because that's what's going to lead to your grades syncing with Blackboard within a couple hours. So usually wait 2 to 3 hours, and your grades should have synced. You're going to access the chapter reading quizzes, and you'll take those within Blackboard. So a couple things help you be successful in the course. Beyond that is you'll notice there's a study guide for each test. I recommend that you download that study guide, and you can fill it out electronically if you want. But as you're reading each chapter throughout the module, any of those concepts you see in the textbook, go ahead and fill out on your review. And so what you'll be doing is you'll be kind of studying for the test throughout the entire unit, and then by the end of the unit, end of the module, you'll have the entire study guide filled out, and all you got to do is study it. Anything you can't find in the textbook, look in the lecture notes and PowerPoints for those concepts and so forth. So that way, you know what concepts to expect on each module test. The module tests will consist of 70 multiple choice questions worth 1.43 points each. You're going to have 70 minutes to complete it, and it's also going to use Respondus lockdown browser. So prevents you from roaming the web trying to look up answers and so forth. The reason why there is a tighter time limit, about a minute a question, is to also prevent you from looking them up. So you want to make sure that you fill that study guide out throughout the entire module to help you. There's also 3 film assignments, and you can rent those through YouTube. Some of you may be able to find them online for free. Your campus may have already published it because I've used or purchased it because I've used it in semesters past. But make sure you don't wait till last minute. So do not try to complete that on the day. You need to do it several days in advance to make sure you have time to watch the film, answer the questions, and then write a minimum of a 2-page reflection, double spaced. So a lot of my concurrent enrollment students over the years have kind of got in trouble by waiting too long to complete the assignment. through Blackboard, there's a program called Safe Assign that is built in. It will catch you for plagiarism. I have busted several students, actually usually 1 to 2 every year, or sometimes every semester, in my current enrollment classes for trying to cheat. Just because you think it's not Turnitin.com, you won't get caught. You will get caught. Safe Assign is just like Turnitin.com, and it's built into Blackboard, and it checks any paper you submit for plagiarism. So don't be tempted to do that. All right, lastly, this is very important. So being high school students, a lot of you may can kind of get away with turning in late homework. Well, guess what? You're in a college class now, and that's not going to fly. So in order to obtain an extension from me, which I'm very understanding so long as you communicate with me in advance, you're going to have to do 4 things to get an extension. First, you're going to have to contact me before the assignment is due. So let's say you have an assignment due on Thursday, and you know you've got a field trip that day, you're going to be away from school, not have access to a computer. Well, you either need to complete it earlier in the week, or if you're going to be gone for a field trip for the whole week, then you need to email me before you're going to be leaving, and then say, tell me what's going on, ask for an extension, and then tell me when you're going to have it completed. So that's why I know how long to extend it for is when you're going to have it completed. So let's say you got an assignment due on Thursday, you were out sick, weren't able to complete the assignment, you contacted me on Thursday morning, asked for an extension, you said, hey, Professor Gore, I'll have it completed Friday before midnight. That's how I know how long to extend the assignment for you. So even though you're still in high school, this is a college class, and there are deadlines that you have to meet. And so usually the first semester that I've had students, I kind of have to get you guys used to that before it starts. Usually the kids I have in world history, they know what's going on and know exactly what to expect. So just to recap, the 4 things you do to obtain an extension is contact me before the assignment is due, ask for an extension, also tell me what's going on, and then tell me when you're going to have it completed. And we'll typically grant you an extension. So always try to work ahead in the course. Try to get ahead as much as possible, because you're going to have busy weeks as high school students. You're going to have busy with extracurricular activities, so that way you're not putting yourself in a bind on completing assignments for the course. So please let me know if you have any questions. My email is just johngore@saumag.edu. You want to make sure that you check your SAU email daily, because that's how I communicate with you through Blackboard and so forth, that I'll send an email through Blackboard to your SAU email. You can send me emails through your high school email, your personal email, but just know that I'm going to send stuff to the class through Blackboard. I'm going to contact you that way first. So you need to check that regularly. If you're having issues with that, communicate with your counselor, your concurrent enrollment facilitator to help get you set up where your SAU email is working flawlessly. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm excited about having you guys in class and looking forward to helping you earn college credit while you're in high school and help further your education. Thank you.